Hey y'all. Okay, so I know it's been like a super long time since I made a YouTube video, but so much has changed in my life. Like, so much has changed. So last time you guys see me, I was doing my clothing brand photo shoot. I believe that was my last video I uploaded, and that was like a year ago. So just to update on that, I stopped doing nails. I stopped doing my clothing brand, and I decided to finally pursue my passion again, which is real estate. So just a quick little reintroduction to myself. My name is Lakia, and I am 26 years old. I am an entrepreneur. I have a bachelor's degree in marketing. My most famous video on here was my room makeover, and maybe one day I'll give you guys a home tour. Me and my boyfriend, we decided to get this house together. So I don't know, depending on how I feel, I may give you guys a home tour, because there's like lots of pretty things in here because of moi, but we'll see. Anyways, so this video, I want to basically talk a little bit about my real estate exam and how I passed it, as well as take you guys on a journey with me on becoming a real estate agent. I don't really know what I'm doing, what I'm getting myself into, but whatever I know, you guys will know. So I did my hair for y'all, put some eyelashes on for y'all. Hope you appreciate it. And yeah, so I first took my real estate exam for California. I took it 2 years ago, and I failed by 1 point. And I took a detour in life, and I started doing nails and started doing other things. And then finally I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna try this exam thing again. So thankfully this time I passed my exam. And what I did differently this time, I went through Prep Agent. I downloaded their app, and I listened to all of their audio lessons. I watched countless YouTube videos on different topics, the webinars where he would explain a topic and then do the practice questions. Those helped a lot for me because I was able to not only understand the concept but see it in a question form and get an even deeper understanding. So I really like the webinars. I did flashcards. I did a little bit of everything. When I would be washing dishes, I'll have the audio playing. If I was in the car, I would listen. And I gave myself about a month, maybe a little bit over a month to study. And I don't recommend trying to cram all this information in before your exam. I would definitely say learn the material. First of all, learn the vocabulary. So do your flashcards first, learn the material, dig deeper into it, listen to the audios, pay attention to the webinars on YouTube with Prep Agent, and really get an understanding. I will say there were days where I would have headaches from studying too much and just being overwhelmed with the exam and life, taking care of my man, my baby, the house. It could be overwhelming. So I would definitely recommend giving yourself time to learn. And if I was lucky to not be working while I was studying, other than, you know, the house stuff and moving in and all that good stuff. But if you have like a full-time job, I would definitely suggest giving yourself more than a month to study, because this information is boring, it's new, and it's like a totally different language. And the way the exam is set up, it's like you either know it or you don't. There's no real way of knowing what exactly is going to be on your test and which way they're going to spin it to you. So these are just my suggestions of how you could pass your exam. I took my exam in California. I'm from California, if you guys don't know. I know I don't really have an accent, but maybe I do have an accent to you. I don't know. But anyways, this is for California. And on our California exam, there's no math. So that's a good thing. And it's 150 questions. And I believe they give you 3 hours. So I didn't think I was going to pass this time because I had a lot going on personally and emotionally. I was just unfocused, but thankfully, with the grace of God, I had did enough before to really understand the material. So I would definitely suggest, like I said, taking your time with really grasping the concepts and watching all the YouTube videos. I mostly study with Prep Agent before my vocabulary. I'll link the vocabulary that I use for my flashcards, but I also did some Prep Agent flashcards as well. So yeah, so that's it about the exam. That's really all I have to say. When you take your exam though, I took my exam near the Los Angeles area, and when you go, it's very nerve-wracking. You have to put all your belongings in a locker. You can't use your phone at all, of course, and you have to use the bathroom before, and you get one break in your test if you have to use the bathroom, but again, you can't go in your locker at all. And so how they do it is they let you know right after you take your exam if you pass or not. So after you're done with your exam, you grab all your belongings, which is like your mouse and your ID, and you give it to them in the front, and they tell you like, oh, you have to sign some papers, and then you have to go get your things out your locker. And once you do that, they'll call you up and they'll give you your paper. So it comes with 2 papers, and basically they tell you like, don't open it until you get to the elevator, because you know they don't want you making a scene and people are trying to test. So they gave me my 2 papers and I didn't open mine until I got to the car, because I just knew like there's no way I could have passed this exam because of my lack of focus. And like when I took the exam this time, I didn't go back and read all my questions and check my answers. I just did wham bam, like thank you ma'am. Like literally I took the exam. There were only like maybe like 6 or 7 questions I wasn't sure about, so I saved for later, and then I came back to them at the end, and I just took my time with each question, read it like multiple times, trying to understand what exactly they were asking of me. And so that's what I did, and I was shocked. But I'm grateful. I'm excited for my future. I created my Instagram page already, and I'm about to go see a broker today. I'm gonna go talk to Keller Williams. I may or may not join them today. Most likely, if everything sounds good, I will probably join them today. I'll keep you guys updated on that. And okay, so yeah, I decided to sign up with Keller Williams. I didn't talk to any other brokers, but I just feel like for right now, at the start of my career, I'm gonna rock with them, and I'm probably gonna join a team. I still don't know yet, but I really like what Keller Williams are talking about, because they have a mentorship program so that your first 2 transactions, you're not like completely thrown out there by yourself, and you have somebody to help you, to answer all the questions, to walk you through everything. And so yeah, that's why I went with them, and I'm super excited. So up next, I have to call Dre and see about my application, because the first time I turned in my application was over 2 years ago, so I might have to turn in another application and pay another fee. Hopefully I don't, but I might. So that's what's next. I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and after that I have to register, and then yeah, I'll get back to y'all.